Have I mentioned how much I love the longer daylight and warmer weather? If I hadn't, I would like to make an official note of that now. Yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of daylight when you get home to try to get some things done. Tonight, it's going to be mainly feeding, and I've got feed to unload before we start with the feeding process. And it's going to be time real soon to start working on getting fans in the barn ready, because believe it or not, today, the high temp today was like 87. It has clouded up in the later part of the afternoon, and not near as bad now as it was earlier. But man, you go from one extreme of worrying about everything freezing up and everybody freezing to death, and now we're on just the opposite, just that fast. So let me get this gate, we'll get down here, start unloading feed, and we'll get busy. Yeah, it's a little warm in here. They've been through the water tanks pretty heavy today. These are still the group that we're working on. The last group, oh look there, right there. We do have a single. Okay, so maybe they'll start flowing pretty regular now. Okay, let me go get her and get her up in a pen, because usually once one starts, they'll start slowly dominoing. Healthy looking little baby. Looks like it's been on the ground for a while. Through that, trying to dance and everything. What are you doing? Cool. Got it moved up, umbilical sprayed with iodine to prevent joint ill. That's all done. So now I'm gonna start getting the feed unloaded and go from there. Well, we've got feed unloaded. Buckets are ready to feed, so I'm going to start carrying them in. Yeah, the daylight, extra daylight is really nice, but it also seems like with that comes the fact that when it does start getting dark, it gets dark much faster. That's just what it seems like. So when I start carrying buckets in, it's going to be mass pandalarium in there, so I don't know if you'll even be able to comprehend what's going on. But anyway.
Mary's had a hard time. Not been feeling good. I'm old and I'm weak. But we're going to do everything we can to get Mary better. Yeah, our sweetheart. One of our original. We're going to take good care of her. I promise you that. Well, unfortunately, Mary didn't make it through the night. But she fought. We fought. It's like she just laid down and went to sleep. Good night, Mary. It's like the whole barn knows. Everybody's quiet. She was loved. Absolutely. Well, it is a very windy day. Nice though. Lots of sunshine. That'll do that grass a whole lot of good. Pardon my what's the word I'm looking for? My grimacing. Yeah, I hurt my ribs a couple of nights ago, and it's not been very forgiving. Whew. I pulled a muscle, I suppose, the night that I had to pick Mary up and carry her out of the pen to set her up in her spot. And a night or two later, I had a gate kick back and hit me in the chest, and whew, we're just sore. Let's put it that way. All right, midday baby check. No. It is getting warm. Yep. So, yep, those fans are gonna have to be cleaned up. Hey, baby, how are you? You all right? It's getting that time of year where the winds turn to where they don't naturally flow into the barn like they do in the cooler season. Ain't that the way it goes? What, creepy? You want to talk to me? No? She don't want to talk to me. All right, gotta get the tractor turned around because I got to drop the water tank, and I need to put it where I can easily hook it back up when we're done. Get the trailer mover hooked up because we have lambs to load. Yeah, when I lost the water tank the other day trying to move those calves, that ratchet strap was the only way I had to be able to keep the tank on the forks, because the whole bottom pallet rungs are all torn out and it just slides everywhere. That was kind of a maybe this will work for now, and so far I want to get another tank, of course, but you know, money. Apparently I have too many pins. There we go. I still haven't gotten baby that bath I was talking about, but I will. Yep, I will do it. I had to go back and make sure I set the parking brake on the tractor, because you know, sometimes you do so much out of second nature that you'd be like, did I? Anyway, I did. So, with the windy conditions, you may have guessed, I didn't think about it, but yes, we are expecting a chance of some intense thunderstorms. Mid-afternoon, 5 to 7. So we may load lambs after that. Not real sure. And the reason that I say we may do it after that is simply because it is hot today. It is near 90 degrees. Windy, yes, but it's still warm. So I really don't want those rams in the trailer, even though we've got several shaded places that we can park them in. I don't want them to be in the heat any more than absolutely necessary. So that's why I say we may wait till after the storm front blows through. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get the trailer hooked up on the tractor, so we're ready to go whenever we're ready. He says, what are we doing? What's this thing?
Yep. No. Yes, I'm talking to him now.
Oh.